All right, huge announcement. Here we go. I present to you, boys, a big juice, the big juice document. Something I've been working on, and something to help us automate, visually see, so we don't have to have 17 documents scrolling through each one. So we still will have a few, but we have the Big Juice document, and this will be for season 6. And obviously, we got the sponsor of Talks News, and yeah, so I want to show it off, announce that we have a document, and it works, and it's very, very exciting. So first off, I guess we'll look through a bunch of information, and a lot of the information came from testing and things like that. But we have our cover, which we see, and we have our rules. Wrote down all the rules that really apply, and what we have just kind of there. So edited, there it is. Then one of the best things, visually and for us to have, is our standings. Now this is all in testing, and this doesn't mean anything, but putting it in, and we will have logos, names, standings, and standings will update. Standings will update, and as you can see, kills, our kill leader will update every game. Every time we put stats in, every time we put a win in, this will update. So, and I'll give you an example. So currently we have, we could look at the top two, right? Me and Plaz. Currently I have 2 wins, +6, with 1 +8. So all we really need to do is have Plaz win, and he will move up to number 1. So, let's see. Let's find a Plaz game. Here we go. And we will give Plaz the W, another personal loss, and say it's 2 and -2, something like that. So now that's in the schedule. And when we go to standings, Plaz is now at the top. So it updates real time when we have games. So no more updating it every week. No more, do I know what happened? Did I pass him up? Everything like that. Everything will be updated. So cool. So cool. Fantastic. Then, another thing that we have is our draft board. We have a very nice looking draft board, and as you can see on the draft board, we have a lot of things that are grayed out and lined out, and that is because we've implemented the information into our draft board here, who drafted it, and the Pokemon that are drafted, and when we put in Pokemon that they draft, it cancels out on the draft board. Updates live time, and super exciting, super exciting. And another part we see here, we haven't at the time of recording this video, we haven't tiered these guys, but we have the new Pokemon that were released. I was able to get them in, get their typings in, get their images in, because if you see on the standings, right here, I was able to get the typings to show up when it's put in, so I can show you this live time. Let's say, let's see, Sal. We can see Sal on this right hand side. Say he drafts Gouging Fire. Oh, and another thing, which is super fantastic about this. Let me move this over for you so we can see this. Let me delete Gouging Fire. Oops. I think everything's fine. I almost deleted something. Let's delete Gouging Fire. It goes away. But also, what changed is the points. The points automatically... Oh, Gouging Fire isn't a point system, does it? Or is it 19? Yeah. Currently it's on the 19 tier, but that's just for show. It updates the points. The points automatically update, and it takes what points we have on the draft board. Oh, now it's gone. There, it cancels out, and so we know someone picked Gouging Fire. So, fantastic. So we have that there. Let's say we go to a match stats. So if we find Sal, can't. I'm kind of blocking it out, but we'll put it in. So Gouging Fire. Actually, we don't even need to put win. This will update. So if we put his kills, say he got 22 kills, like it's stupid, but 22 and 2. Let's just go with that. I think that will update. Should. Oh no, did I not do it right? Let's see. I think I need to fix this. It looks like this is not updating the picture like here. It's good that I actually see that, which is really cool. But this should work in standings. Look, there we go. Look at that. Gouging Fire is at the top with plus 20. Kill leader is updated all the time. Oh, I'm hyped. And it's good to know that I do need to fix that one part. So we enter a Pokemon, it goes in, everything's updated. Schedule is very, very cool. It's not fully, locked in because this is all in testing, but this will have the 6 Pokemon that came in the game. It will have the win-loss, and it'll show who brought what in the game. It's fantastic because we will upload the match stats. Like I showed the Gouging Fire. Say I were to do all my teams for this, it would show up in schedule. So super cool, super cool, and it has the whole weeks. Next, after we upload it into match stats, it also goes into Pokemon stats. This has all the Pokemon stats from every game. We have the easiest one to see right here, Cleavor. It came to 2 games. In match stats, we put it in twice, so it has that, and then it also has a total for the whole team, and it also has a total for dropped mons. Right here, Torterra. Tanner dropped Torterra, therefore it gets a 98 deaths and no kills, minus 98, because that's just yeah. But it has total kills of everything. Your whole team will have a whole total kills throughout your whole season, updated every game you play. We also have transactions, where we'll there we go. You can see that. Transactional trades will show up and how many you have remaining. So you don't have to ask, you don't have to check. It'll show up. It'll automatically update. So say I'm going to trade something, right? Type in my name and we type in the free agency. There we go. It changed, right? I still have to upload the other information, but once we establish that, it updates. Awesome. Then, one of the last things that we're going to have with this document, as we showed the standings, right? We have this. The standings auto update into the playoffs. The playoffs are auto updated every game. So if we go back to our stats, and we showed that Plaz overtook me to take the number 1 spot because we added that win. There. I'm going to put a win for me. There. And a loss there. And it doesn't really matter. We'll just go 2 and 2 again. So now I gave myself another win. We go to standings. I went to week 4 instead of week 3. But look at that. We have every game shown. If you're on a streak, if you're losing a lot, if you lost the first game and won the rest, that's cool. That's auto updated. But now I've taken number 1 spot, and if you've looked in the playoffs before I just showed it, now I'm in the number 1 spot, and Plaza's down here at number 2. And so if I were to take that away, Plaza's back on top. Playoffs, Plaza's now number 1. So you will know after your game if you have it on. And I think probably my favorite part is, I guess I'm coming from the bottom. These numbers here I gotta update correctly for their wins and stuff. That's something that I'm working on. But let's say I win the whole thing. I win, and the draft shows up. Who won, why you, or the Pokemon that won. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Talk's new sponsored, new document, Season 6. It's going to be fantastic. I mean, the draft board itself, updating, standings, everything. I'm super hype about this, guys. I hope you guys are too. Yeah, so that's the announcement. We'll have that for Season 6. We'll have all the new Pokemon, their images. Everything is in.